goes back to the same concept hero, which is the Franco, but more easy to execute. But here's the thing, it's a hit or miss hero still.
It's also harder to hit right now. So we're gonna see what happens here as we load up in the game. And number 4 here, it is 2-1 right now in favor of Blacklist, but Echo, you're starting to pick up steam.
I mean, there's a lot of tenacity and wilderness blessings in this game, and of course the firmness. I like the adjustment as well from BennyQD with the firmness and the tenacity. He just needs to survive these early game skirmishes because Blacklist does have like decent damage onto their side, and the way you win team fights here for Echo is just survive. You know, just constantly survive versus these heroes from Blacklist International, because you don't have that same level of sustain with the Paramis now on Blacklist, because again they don't have it, and UA is playing Navaria, and you just need to deal more damage.
It actually is a very sound strategy, I think, Midnight, right? Survive and survive until you can make that hook that gets you the win.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We've said Kufra's more explosive, but in the hands of Yawi, things might change.
Everything's explosive.
Everything is explosive, basically,
explosive
right?
for Blacklist.
So, exploding damage, exploding crowd control, and of course the Primal Wrath.
And of course, exploding Tangier.
Oh yeah, I mean that's already a given at this point, right? No matter what the picks are. So, that's a nice denial here.
Okay.
Small size to small stuff. It starts with small, and then it snowballs into something big, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually cool.
It's the HOH, man. It's the house of highlights.
Highlights, bro.
Even small highlights like that, they add up. They pile up. You know?
They pile up, yes.
They do pile up.
I agree. And now, the very first turtle is up for grabs. Blacklist are pulling it to their side with Carl Teasy. Oh!
Happy to
Oh,
play
out
it.
of nowhere! Sanford with a penalty zone. Edward answers right back
Primal Wrath.
with an Earth Shatter. And look, the Primal Wrath, it's really hurting Echo right now. Sanford calls Teasy is down in exchange for Edward.
Sanji!
Nice play! Forward after Renji. Renji will
Sanji.
fall down 2-4-2.
Yawi!
With a flicker and bloody hunt to bring down Yue.
Oh, I missed this. Somebody asked me yesterday, what do you want more? Yawi, Sanji, or JP Sanji? I said Sanji Yawi, man. These guys just have insane level of connection.
Ooh, yeah, they have
another reset from Yawi.
You have that link, right? That mind link that, you know what, if this is happening, you do this.
Yeah.
They don't even need to talk, I feel like. They're just going straight at it.
It's that killer instinct, you know? If you have Sensui for the instinct on Blacklist International, it's the Orca instinct. The killer instinct, both on Yawi and Sanji. They just know how to outclass and outplay any single opposition in front of them.
Yeah, what we have to check, though, is the gold lane, because Oheb right now seems to be having some fun, especially with the Matilda with what Renji is providing, which, again, this is obviously a ticking time bomb, and I wonder if Yaoi's going to try to affect this gold lane more.
No, if he wants to, it's going to be in 60 seconds, because you need that flicker against the Earth, especially with the movement speed that, Oheb has alongside Quantum Charge Renji. Oh, that's a very cute interaction.
Ooh.
Apparently, you can't hook him out. No one can stop the circling eagle.
Circling eagles casted. The Iron Hook won't connect.
Yes, that's interesting.
Okay.
Very cute, very cute.
It's been a while since we've seen a Franco in the first place.
Yep. Oh, Sanji!
Blacklist, they want to go after after
And
Sanji.
there you go.
Oh, but Sanji has a circling eagle. Circling eagle casted.
Oh!
Oh, Sanji evaded 3 agents in the mid lane.
How many outplays do you want? Yes.
Yes.
The outplay counter here in this game is going berserk. And we're not even 5 minutes in. It's only 4:11.
Oh, Oheb. Okay, Renegade.
Yeah, he's going to be missing out on the Astro Recall there.
That was hella scary for Blacklist. For a second, I thought, okay, are you just diving, or is there a real game plan here?
Mind games, mind games.
Okay, mind
The
games.
game plan is mind games for
All right,
RJ.
all right, I'll allow it.
Very early anti-Karas here for Edward as well. Going straight up into this dance that Sanford and Carl Teasy doing here. Yue doesn't really have that damage yet.
Ouch. Now Echo still holding on to this turtle. Good zone coming in from Sanford. Will Blacklist contest? Sensui just waiting for the right moment. Earth Shatter from Edward. Now I think Echo wants to go in for it. Primal Wrath will be casted as well as the Astral Echo. And look at that Blacklist. Sensui with that Praiser's Wrath to bring down Sanford and Carl Teasy. Sanji is the lone member of Echo in the Turtle Pit. He's still making a play.
Sanji's going in.
Going in for Agent Zero. One more hit onto Edward. Legend Zero's gonna evade that death.
And Benny's being mangled on the bottom side as well. Blacklist are getting the map through themselves, and they also might get this turtle.
All right, so the answer is outplay the outplayers. And Edward, I was gonna say, you don't do that in front of an Edith. If you're the Echo and you deal damage to the Edith, you have to make sure that there's no response coming up on Blacklist, because if you don't and they re-engage, you're just giving damage to the Edith.
It was actually so good because Edward walked into a bush and then Sensui was waiting.
Ready with an energy eruption.
He baited it out.
Oh, Echo, again, these are the shot call woes that we've seen from day number 1. They need to be really careful with these plays that they're making, because they have to make sure that the response is not there.
Now Blacklist, if you notice, they're not actually going for the Uber play. They're dividing themselves to conquer Echo. There was a top play to get that turtle and a bottom lane play for Blacklist to get this bottom lane turret. And now, despite Yaoi's entrance in the series, Blacklist remains unbothered.
Alright, so it's all gonna be up to that classic Franco play. You don't need to hit all the hooks. Just make the hook that counts.
Keep in mind that we as Filipino casters have called Franco once upon a time a walking win condition.
A walking win condition.
He is literally a walking win condition.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens, if you're able to land your ult onto the right target, still have a chance.
Ooh, Sensui, Praiser's Wrath. Now Astral Echo casted as well. Earth Shatter coming in from Edward, but it looks like Sensui's the first man down, and now Edward gagged up by 4 members of Echo. Echo answers right back.
Oh, beautiful collapse right now.
Oh, Renegi. Oh, turn apart memories not gonna be enough now. Oheb trying to zone out Echo. That was 2 members down for Blacklist. No trade for them.
All right, this time around, Echo made sure that there's no response, because 5 players grouped up towards that side of the map, and they saw, they saw the Irithel in the middle of them moving towards the top lane as well, but they just had the timing. Like the window was enough for them to actually take out Sensui.
That was an excellent collapse there for Echo. Like they put it in a place where there was no way that Blacklist could respond there.
Now Yaoi and the Carl TZ gets the very first turtle for their side, 1-for-1 now. And it looks like we still don't know who has the advantage, because for some reason, Echo answers right back with no exchange from Blacklist.
Dude, the game was so equal at one point, the gold lead vanished. Like
exactly,
the
0.
It vanished.
He gave up. Amazing.
It was like, who's leading? I don't know. The gold is literally the same.
For the series, economy doesn't matter. It's all about shot call.
It's all about shot calls, the execution.
Speaking of Carl,
speaking of Carl, Carl goes in for Sensui. And now Blacklist 4 members, they really love rotating at the top lane. They don't want Sanford to be in his comfort zone, to be able to do those outplays, those zone from this Terizla.
Yeah, but you know what? If they keep doing that, you know who's happy?
Benny boy. Benny boy, Echo's boy, the Wonder Boy. All right, Sanford, top lane.
Oh, now Echo wants to answer right back. Sanford commits that penalty zone. Sensui with the top. Oheb, but Renegade with a safe circling eagle, but Sanford says no. Oheb will fall down. No trade. Sanford's the only trade now. Edward with the Earth Shatter. Astral Echo is casted as well. Yaoi once again with Iron Legend Zero. But what just... Speaking of explosion, that was an explosion play from Echo, and Sanji's not done.
Yue's making some plays here as well.
Yue with the Astral Sphere to bring down Sanji.
What?
Welcome to Philippines.
Welcome.
Are you not entertained?
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
By the way, I like this build coming up from BenQD, the Rush Blade of Despair into Maleficor. It does amplify the amount of physical damage that they have. By the way, yeah, we almost got a pro buff.
Almost,
it provides a lot of physical damage from Echo. And the reason why I like the Rush is that they are able to now utilize the Brody as sort of like a pseudo Beatrix alongside a Franco, wherein they get a target, they can press him down easily.
The shot for Blacklist
in here.
Sanford with the penalty zone. Edward Azer's right back with the Earth Shatter. Now Renjay circling Eagle. He's getting pinned down here, but Blacklist wants to answer right back. But Acuity has the free hit. Sensui soaking up the damage, plus giving it himself, and brings down Carl TZ. No retry for the Orcas.
Mission successful for the agents. They take out the retribution of Echo, and that will be securing that first Lord of the game.
Well, whenever Echo is not able to use like the spells that they have, and they let Blacklist International run them down, I'll just have you I'll remind you that Blacklist has 2 marksmen. And that's the reason why Carl TZ melted so fast. They are in front of the Irithel and the the Edith.
Primal Wrath, bro. That's just what happens.
2 marksmen.
2 marksmen.
The trust of Sensui. Sensui keeps diving for Blacklist, and there's a major objective. The Lord is there, up for the grabs, but still Sensui knows his team. No Blacklist can bounce back from this, can deal out the damage, commits, soaks up the damage, and Blacklist got the Lord.
Yeah.
That was a very nice close-up there.
Yep.
I was a little
We asked
surprised.
Blacklist
count.
International earlier where the damage is coming from. Eder was like,
Yeah.
hold my phone.
Hold my
Hold my
phone, bro.
I mean, hold the other phone because I'm playing.
Let's go. So we're going to have to see if Echo can defend, because this is going to be crucial, right? What Blacklist wants to do with this Lord, they don't want to go break the base. They just want to whittle down these outer turrets. Open it up, make it hard for Benny Cutie to actually go around the map.
Yeah, a lot of pressure for this roamer. Needs to make a wild play for the Orcas, and needs to get a perfect target. A while ago, we've seen him connecting the Iron Hook onto Oheb, despite Matilda being there. Echo really needs those kinds of plays from Yawi.
Have to find that flicker into Bloody Hunt onto the right target. Problem is, you're also playing a Franco against an Edith, wherein he can just completely deny you the opportunity of jumping in. And of course, your damage going onto the front lines of Blacklist, it's still the Edith, and Edward enjoys receiving those damage, especially with the Antikyras, the Radiant Armor into the Dominance Eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe going for the Stardom Sight on the next item, but it does provide another layer of problem for Echo, because it's not just the Irithel now, it's also the Edith that is dealing damage for Blacklist International. And the later, as the game goes later, the Novaria factor of Yue now getting all the information in the world, not allowing Echo to have a play outside of the Lord timing.
That's actually very true, Midnight, because most of the time you see Edward, he's like going up front and waits. It's like he's saying, guys, hit me, I'm right here. I can activate Primal Wrath if you do that. You're gonna reduce your attack because of Anti-Caress if you hit me.
Yep.
We just really have to commend Yui right now. The Astral Echo on point, onto 4 members of Echo, ruining their rotation, ruining any surprise attacks that they could do in a span of 30 seconds.
Again, it's the adjustment. It's the solution coming out from the coaches of Blacklist International. This Novaria is ruining the gameplay of Echo. The Echo Express has always been under the radar, under the vision, under the nose of Blacklist International.
Yeah, loving so far what Yue is doing, but at the same time, it's very commendable that Echo are still holding on this much of the map. They're not being forced back into their base because of the control of Blacklist. That means they can still contest this Lord.
Yeah. The thing about this game is that they don't have like good end-game conditions. It has to come down to Lord dances and of course insane base pushes and base dives. But when it comes to objectives, they have the opportunity here for Blacklist to slowly take this one out because of the presence of the Novaria.
What else can you expect from the 2 teams? Basically the pioneers, the epitomes of Lord dances.
Right.
And now 18,000 HP for this
Echo,
Lord.
by the way, look for it, the ultimate from the Novaria.
Oh, it's a good seal.
Teal play. Who is he gonna get? Oh, I think it's gonna be on to Renji, but Renji has the circling eagle now. Pacers drop coming in from Setsui. Yaoi is down. Blacklist is still alive. Sanford is down as well. Very cutie. No more. It's a wipeout. It's a wipeout. Agents, ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist breaking the odds and breaking the code.
Echo, they wanted to go for the Irithel, they didn't have the distance. Yaoi flickering short of the Irithel. And Blacklist capitalizes, but Sanford recovering for Echo, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really enough. As Sensui and Yue still has the right damage to take out the remaining heroes on the side of Echo, and now they get the Lord.
They got it. They got that crucial Lord. And I wasn't really expecting Carl TZ to go down, but And in the end, they actually went to Yaoi first. They recognized that this guy's just a headache for us. We gotta take him out right away.
Imagine for the whole 2023, Blacklist had a hard time dealing with Echo, to the point that their very first series win for 2023 was actually the second day of the playoffs. But this time, this is a different kind of Blacklist. I mean, they wiped out Echo, and this is the main 5, the M4 world champions.
Now Blacklist has the Ice Queen 1 complete as well from UA with the Astral Echo. Echo is gonna be with the Astral Echo. Echo, the team, is gonna be hella slowed, and that is gonna happen inside the base. And they have resets here. They have the Immortality and Renegade. None on Edward, however, but they have the HPs. Look at the HP from Zinsu and Edward. These are thick HPs.
Blacklist, they're knocking on the doors of Echo here. Obviously, they can't break down straight to the base just yet, but it is a start that they're looking for. They opened up that big inhibitor turret on the top side.
They're taking it slow.
Taking it slow.
Here comes the Starling
side and Wind of Nature right on time.
Yep, another layer of problem for Echo.
Slow and steady for Blacklist. Getting down an inhibitor turret in the top lane.
Two waves,
They have 2 waves. They can go for the bottom lane. Bottom lane will eventually fall down. Look at Astral Echo from UA. That's 4 members again.
Chill. Okay, Blacklist is chilling now.
They're chilling. They don't want to take anything.
No unnecessary movements. Wait for the next Lord. We have better Lord control because, again, of the presence of the Astral Echo. Do keep in mind, Echo had the initiation first when they went in to bite the Irtal. Unfortunately, the distance was short and they used the conceal. Next time around, Blacklist International will be prepared for that play. Somebody will have their eyes set onto that top side of the map, and it's unfortunate that the Lord is spawning once again in that area.
Echo. In a span of 50 seconds, they need to make a play. Call it desperate. They need to find a pick-off, because going head-to-head, Lord dances against Blacklist, they're having a hard time. Although this is Carl TZ, Blacklist were able to punish them, and with the economy blowing up for Blacklist side, it's really hard for Echo if they don't make a play.
Yeah, by the way, welcome to the Novaria city.
That's right.
Echo will have to dodge these Star Shutters coming out from UA with the Impure Rage, Lightning Truncheon procs, that is max damage, additional layer of 1000 magic damage per hit. Add to that, the Divine Glaive.
The Divine Glaive, once it goes up, once you get that full item Novaria, you can build up all the magic damage you want. You're still gonna get scratched.
The Lord spawning gives me chills, because this might be the potential game-ending Lord. Either way, even if it goes to Echo or Black, this Lord will be huge.
Yeah, they have resets on Blacklist, by the way. Immortalities are up.
Of course, all skills are up as well on the other side for Echo. Now,
Sanji
is who's gonna make the first move? First move activated.
Oh, now conceal.
Edward
disrupts them, but look at Yaoi going right after Yue and hooks him once again. Penalty zone in. Body slowly falling down for Black. Yue is gone, but in exchange for Yaoi, now Sensui, Edward doing everything they can to make the agents proud. Benacutie into the midst of everything will be taunted down and bursted down as well. Sanji, the Lord will be taken down by Blacklist. Ladies and gentlemen, the world stage is set. We have our Philippine representatives. Blacklist, break the code.
This winning moment is brought to you by official sponsor FWD Life Insurance. We would like to actually